Good morning, students. Hopefully, all of you are well and are in sync with your requirements. Now, in today's class, students, we are going to discuss a very commonly followed topic, the ones which you find in the newspaper on regular basis. But many a time you find it difficult to discriminate between the two terms which are generally referred in the newspaper. In fact, it is one of the most regular terms often published quarterly and is also given on annual basis. These two terms are A, nominal GDP, if you can see on the top, and the second one being real GDP. Now, what basically they mean, for that first we have to understand what is GDP. GDP, since we have studied, is the market value of all the final goods and services produced in an economy in an accounting year. Clear? Now, just to understand these two terms, I am going to take an example. Suppose in an economy, in the year 1112, they produced 600 units of goods represented by quantity and the price of each unit. However, they have produced varieties of goods and services, but for the simplicity, we are going to take only 600 units, all produced at an average price of 200. So that will give me the answer as 1,20,000. 600 multiplied by 200. Now, if I have to compute the current year valuation, let's say for example, I am taking 1819 as the current year, and in that 1819, the units produced are 700. But you have to remember that in these years, the prices must have risen. For some goods, the prices must have been skyrocketing. For some, there might be a marginal increase in price. Exceptionally, there might be certain goods which have fallen down in terms of the price. We'll take an average price. Let's say, for example, the price is 250 rupees on average. Clear? So, if we multiply these two, we'll get GDP of this year, which is valued at current prices. 700 multiplied by 250 will give you the answer somewhere in the vicinity of 1,75,000, if it is correct. 700, yes, it should be 1,75,000. Now, if we compare the GDP, which is in simplified terms, quantity with price, of 1819 with 1112, we will definitely say that we have shown a remarkable improvement of 55,000 when compared with 1,20,000 of last year. But then we tend to forget, students. That's where the catch is. Our real growth is always valued if quantity increases. Price in itself increase may lead to an illusionary answer which may not be correct. Am I clear? So what I'll do is, instead of taking 700 with the current price, I will take the same price which was quoted in the year 1112, which for simplicity I'll call it as a base year. A base year generally is a year wherein there are no fluctuations, there are no unwarranted events like in the current year 1920 or 2021, which we are finding out right now. COVID-19 disease has happened, and therefore it will definitely shift the balance of production and the prices. So we have to take a year which is pretty stable and constant, divide of any war type situation or disease type situation which is presently happening as a pandemic all over the world. Now let's come back to it. If I take 700 units with 200 rupees price, that is of the base year, my answer is 1,40,000. Now my question to all of you will be, is this price 1,75,000 better to be compared with 120 to see the growth, or 140 is better to be compared with 120 to see the growth? My answer would be, this 175, even though looking better, has one element of price which is comparatively higher, and therefore 1,75,000 is also made up of increased price not only just increase quantity. So you may not always be sure that this 175 is a good comparative value when compared with 1,20,000. Such value taken on the basis of current price is referred as nominal GDP. Word is nominal GDP. It is also referred as GDP at current prices. Am I clear? But if I take GDP 140, it is referred as real GDP, which basically means GDP at constant prices. Now, which one of the two is better? My vote will always go for real GDP. Why? Because 140 is definitely now better than 120, because the prices have remained 200 in both the comparative values. It's only because of the quantities that rupees 1,40,000 is is a better value when compared with 1,20,000. So whenever you see nominal GDP in newspapers, always take it with a pinch of salt, with a little bit of a question mark, because it may be influenced by the high prices. At times, when the output may be even lower, higher prices may result in greater GDP, which is not the true measure of growth of an economy. In fact, the better is the prices of both the years, be it 11-12, the base year, or the current year, should be kept constant. And now, whatever the growth happens or increased value is, we know it is only because of quantity and not because of price. Am I clear? Remember, students, the base year is now changed. It is no longer 11-12. It has been now changed by the government of India, and it is much closer to what we are doing right now. I hope all of you have understood it. Nominal GDP and real GDP for understanding. I hope it's quite clear. Thank you.